What's good? Welcome back to the channel. This is S.O.G, and this right here is a Wuben T4 flashlight. Let me tell you, this thing is a powerhouse. It pushes out 850 lumens off of this little flashlight, and this is one worth having, especially at the price point of $40. You also get some discounts right now on Amazon. They have it for 20% off, and I'm going to also leave a link in the description for you to check out. But again, this is a Wuben T4, an extremely awesome EDC light. They also give you a lanyard when you buy this, and this little keyring or whatever this is called for free. It's got a little thing up here so you can smash through windows if you need to. You can also remove it if you're not a fan of it. You get a clip right here that you can throw on your belt, your backpack, or whatever it is that you want to clip it on, a hat, whatever. So the functionality on this is one of my favorite aspects of this because it's so simple to use. I'm going to show you guys what I mean by that. It's got one button on the back here, and if you push it, it automatically goes into high mode. You can cycle if you push lightly into medium and low. So you just cycle super easy, and to turn on and off, you push all the way down. Now, the downside of this one is it doesn't save your last setting. So if you have it on low, for example, when you turn it off, when you turn it back on, it goes automatically back to high. So you have to cycle back down to low. So that is a downside on this light. But other than that, it has been awesome. It's got some different features. So on the tail end of it here, you're going to see lock, duty, and tack. I have it on duty. If you go to tack, when you light click, it goes into high automatically, but you have to hold it down. If you push all the way down, it goes into strobe. So you can either go from that or back to duty, and if you light click, you could hold it at a light click and it'll go to high, let go and it turns off. If you full click, high, medium, low, and off. So awesome little light. You can also unscrew this part here because this is battery operated, but also you can charge it up. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. So if you unscrew this top portion here, you have access to a USB plug where you could charge it up. So dual powered, which is awesome. I know a lot of people don't really trust the charging system, but it also has an inside battery that you can replace right in here. And to take that off, you just basically screw this off like this. If you're not a fan of this, you just pop that right out, and here is the battery for it. So you can replace the battery, you can charge it up, and do what you got to do. So this is an awesome little light that I really have been enjoying. Sometimes I work overnights, so this has become really helpful. But let's go into some clips about what this looks like at nighttime. So as you guys saw, awesome output by this little tiny thing, and it is one that I carry while I'm at work, especially if I'm working overnights or whatever the case is, especially being that you can charge it and get a battery for. So really good job by Wuben. Again, the only downside I see to this is that it doesn't save that last mode. If it did that, it'd be awesome. This would be, honestly, even now it's a must-have. So I really like it, especially for the price point. They did send me out a different one. I'm going to show you guys that one here real quick. This one right here. Let's put this one off to the side. This one right here is the Wuben ECL, and this is a new release by these guys that will be out in September and available for you guys to purchase. This is the X4. The other one was a T4, and this one comes with a charging cable. So that is good so that you guys can charge this up. This does have a magnetic tail end, so if you stick that on anything that's got a magnet, it will stick. A car, a fridge, whatever the case is. It's also got a nice clip here again for your belt, your backpack, your hat. It's also got this little lock and unlock. So if you do that, this will there we go. So again, it's got a changeable battery here, and you can charge it. So a really nice thing to have. Now this thing is crazy. It's got so many features. Here is the power button, and this is where you would charge it. If you go all the way up, you'll see the USB opening right there. Now all the way down is lock. If you go up one and you turn it on right here, you'll have this little ambient light that you can rotate with this knob right here, and it gets really bright and you can also dim it down. Now at the lowest setting, it is still brighter than my iPhone's flashlight. So that'll give you a good idea of how light this is. It's a good little reading light. Now the nice thing is if you hold down this power button right here, you can change it to like an emergency light, and you can switch out the different colors. So that's really cool. If you hold it down again, you go back to that lighting here. If you go up a knob here and you click it, this is full mode, as you guys can see here. So, well, not full mode, but like regular. You could kind of go light or bright as you want. And it's a plus and a minus for me because I personally like the fact that you can really dial in exactly how much output you want by just a twist of this knob right here. But at the same time, it's kind of hard because if you accidentally turn it and you had it at a certain setting, it doesn't really save it for you. Now, if you turn it on, turn it off and turn it back on. Excuse me. If you turn it off and turn it back on, it does save that same setting for you. But what I mean is, like, if you like it at this brightness mode and you accidentally turn it and now it's here, you know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. You can't lock like the knob so it doesn't move. If you go up another one, you'll have moonlight, which is, you know, what they call their lowest setting. And this is also very functional. I'll show you guys what that looks like at nighttime as well here in this clip. But just so you guys can get an idea of how bright these things get, man, this is really, really bright. Really nice flashlight. Very nice EDC light. The downside to this is that it's the shape, I don't know, and it's got so many different functions. It's such a busy little light that, let's say you're going at nighttime to reach for it, it's hard to find where that button is to turn it on because it feels the same no matter which way you hold it. You know what I mean? So it's like to find that button at night is kind of hard. And then especially this, if you have it on the wrong mode and you're trying to turn it on, but it's locked, now you're trying to fidget around to get it to the right setting. So if you're in the dark and you're trying to use this, you know, as like even like a security measure where you're trying to look around the house or whatever the case is, man, it could definitely be a big downside for you. But other than that, this is a great working light. The lumens on this one is 1500 lumens, so this is a really, really bright light, and it's also rated IP68, so it's waterproof and drop proof and all that sort of thing. So very durable and reliable flashlight. Very, very nice, like I said, from Wuben to be coming out with just big hits like this at such a small, compact size with such power behind them. And the fact that they're rechargeable and that you can use battery is always a plus. But like I said, honestly, between I think this one's going to be going for $50 if I'm not mistaken when they release it. If I had to choose between these two, I love all of the options on this one, but the simplicity of this one just has it for me. Both are amazing lights though. Like I said, both are from Wuben, and this one is definitely brighter. The only downside, like I said, to this one that to me is kind of like, oh man, I don't know, is like I said, and it's happened to me where I grab it, you know, out of nowhere, and I'm trying to find where the power button's at, and because it all feels the same, it's hard for me to find the power button right away. With this one is more of a modern, or not modern, but more of a regular light, you know, where you automatically just know, hey, it's back here, and that's it. Simple. This one is like, it's a smaller one, and if you want it brighter, you got to find the knob to turn it up. But awesome little tool, though. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of Wuben. Is this something you're interested in? Like I said, the T4 is going for about $40. Plus, there are some discounts out there. And the X4 is going to be going for about $50 once it has been released. I believe they're going to be releasing that in September. So keep an eye out for that one. But if you want to test out Wuben in the meantime, check out the T4. I'll have some links in the description. And until then, God bless you guys, and I'll see you on the next video.